Okay, Coach, you guys had a pretty solid weekend against Minnesota State, splitting with them. Can you kind of talk about the win on Friday? You guys came back being down a couple goals and then eventually winning in overtime.
Sure, yeah. The win was great. Obviously, for a home game like that to come back from 2-goal deficits twice, just show a lot of character. And I think it was just a good positive reinforcement, for hey, what we've been working for, and just I guess the never give up, mentality. And we fought through a lot that game. They worked hard. We were able to get the goals when we needed them. And then to win in overtime like that, regardless of what the score is or what kind of game it is, it's just a good feeling, and I think it sticks with you. You learn a lot from it.
And on Saturday, Coach, you guys suffered your first loss of the season, and including the exhibition games. Can you kind of talk about what you guys learned from that experience?
Sure, yeah. With the losses, we always say, hey, you never want to just walk away from a loss. You want to learn something. Good, bad, ugly, whatever the case is. And I think with that, we were able to learn, hey, one, well, we do have to get in a little bit better shape. I thought day 2 we were a little bit slow out of the gates, and that affected us. And then 2, we can't take shifts off and we can't take periods off. I think at times we came out a little bit slow, and they were able to really run us down and take advantage of that. They're a good skating team, a good club. They'll get a lot of wins this year, but we definitely learned, hey, now is not the time, and nor is ever the time to take a period of hockey off. We got to come prepared to play a full 60 minutes every single night.
I want to talk a little bit about the play of Rebecca Vint. She's been on fire the first 4 games, 6 goals, 9 points overall. Is this something you guys expected from her right away?
Well, with those kind of numbers, I don't think it's something you ever really expect. She is doing great. She's a real force out there. Like I guess all our freshmen, we've told them, hey, it's important that you come in with the mentality that it's, hey, I'm not necessarily a freshman, I'm a player, and it doesn't matter whether goals are coming from freshmen, sophomores, seniors, whatever the case may be. When you've got an opportunity to contribute to the club, that's what we want. That's the way to develop. That's the way we're going to get better. It's when we have, our 22 players all contributing, as opposed to, freshmen just looking to seniors for goals and those kind of things. So Rebecca, back to her, she's done a great job. She's had a great preseason. Obviously, we want her to, keep things going in the right direction. But I think as long as she focuses on doing the little things right, and making sure she's taking care of, her business, she's gonna continue to do well. The goals, the points, they'll all come.
And lastly, Coach, you guys have the next 9 games on the road over the span of 6 weeks. Can you kind of talk about how you guys prepare differently for road games as opposed to being on home ice?
Well, I guess road games are interesting. Sometimes you get a little bit more quiet time because you're in hotels. There's not as many distractions. You're able to get some meals, do some homework, settle in, get a good night's sleep. So with those parts, it's more or less being prepared to be on the road. Okay, hey, have I got all the work I need? So you're not stressing about if a player's missing class, or geez, I got to get this paper in. Trying to stay on top of things like that, just because realizing that, hey, they are student athletes, and they're students first, athletes second. Being gone, say, that much over that period of time straight can be a little stressor. But I think what's great about it, early in the season, it's a great opportunity to get closer, learn a little bit more about each other, both on the ice and then just from a social standpoint. So we should bring the team together a little bit closer over the next, I guess, 9 games.
Great. Thanks, Coach. Good luck.